All right, it's 4 o'clock. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I see Jennifer is in the chat. You are the first one. Thanks so much, Jennifer, for joining in today. So I have been doing some Halloween videos over the last couple of days. So if you are here for Halloween inspiration, you are in the right place. Hi, Susie. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is good. So, during one of the lives, there was conversation about zombies, and I had said that I had done zombie selfies in the past, and it was voted that I should do them again. So, that's what we're going to be working on today is zombie selfies, and I'll kind of walk you through my process. And then we'll create some zombie selfies. How's that? All right, so let me transition down and we can get started. Okay. Let's get this going. All right, so hey, Joanne. Yes, zombie selfies. All right, so the stamp set I'm going to use is an older Tim Holtz stamp set. It's called Zombies. And I went to see if I could actually find it. Stampers Anonymous, I'm sure, has it. So you might want to check their site if you don't have this. Ooh, excuse me. But scrapbook.com didn't have it. It's an older set. It goes back to CMS 350. So if you keep up with his numbers, this is an older one. So that's what we're going to work with today. Now, when I think of a selfie, I think of Polaroids. So I went ahead. This is 4 by 5 because I like to frame my cards. And I used this set here. So if you wanted to make different size selfies, you could. What's fun about this set here is you could also put a frame in if you wanted to make it fancy. Something like that. But it's completely up to you. I can't tell you where I got this, but any square die would work. Oh, I got the yawns today. All right, let's see. So the first thing I want to do, when I made my other card a while ago, I'm not sure exactly when I did it. I actually created masking for it. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut them out, and then that way I don't have to worry about masking. So there will be some fussy cutting going on. Oh, I don't know why I have the yawns. And then let's see what we can get going here. All right. I don't think I used the tombstone. We'll just use the faces. Don't know if I'll use that either, but I pulled it out just in case. And then there's some really fun sentiments that will fit perfectly on our Polaroids. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I don't think I want to actually color my zombies. I think I'm going to just distress my background. So I have my brayer. Let's just see if we can add some color to this background. Ooh, look at that. Let's see what we can do here. It's not doing a great job, is it? Let me see if I can just do this. And then clean this off. And then we'll add some oxide. And then we'll try to blend it. This is fossilized amber and crushed olive is what I'm using. Okay. So let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so I'm going to grab, I guess I'll grab the one that says fossilized amber. And let's see what we can do here. I know there's some harsh lines here, but we'll see if we can do something about that. When I stamp, I'll be conscious of that. Let's see. Put a little bit of water on that. See if it'll help me move the color a little bit. That's gonna make some good zombie backgrounds. All right, let's go ahead and get my Misty out, and we'll do some stamping. So what's everybody up to tonight? Anything exciting? All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to stamp all three of them on here. And then we'll cut them out. Now, on my last card that I made, I actually did color them with my alcohol inks, but I don't really feel like pulling those out tonight. So, so I've got my black soot. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the perfect color for zombies, I think. All right, that looks good. All right. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and cut these out. And let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to, he even has little whiskers. So I'll make sure I try to capture those. I don't even know if there are dyes for the monsters. I'm not really sure. I don't typically buy matching dyes. I just tend to not want to waste my money on that. Especially when I'm crafting, I don't want to have to... Hey, Robin. I don't want to have to get up and down to die cut these. So I don't have a lot of matching dies. So, like I was saying, on my prior selfie cards, I used masking. So you could definitely do that, but then you can't do the background like I did on this one. You'd have to actually color it up or just leave it black and white. So that's another bonus about fussy cutting it versus using masking, because then you can cheat on your background. Is it really cheating? I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it cheating, right? It's intentional. So I guess cheating could be intentional too. All right. So there's our first zombie. Pretty good, right? And he's just the perfect color, I think. So let's go ahead and get our second zombie. These should be a lot easier to cut. I don't have any whiskers I have to worry about. So this set came out, gosh, a while ago. And you don't see it used that often anymore. I'm not sure why, because it's a great set. I guess you have to like zombies. But you can mix and match these zombies with the Monster Reunion stamp set. Or I think there's some other just monster faces. I can't remember. But yeah, any type of monster can you can do selfies with, right? Or any, I guess people too, but it's funner with monsters. Okay, so there's two. My second one. And then let's do the third one. All right. I have room to do another monster stamp on this. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Now, the thing about monster selfies is, in fact, I think it wasn't selfies, it was photo bombing too, where they're kind of halfway in the picture. So we'll do that as well. But yeah, I did the selfies, you know, kind of like they're doing a selfie, and then one of the monster would photobomb them in the background. So I had like monsters coming in sideways and... Oh, yes. Okay. It's fun. All right. We'll save that because I think we can still use that. So once you have your monsters cut out... then you're going to want to find your Polaroid, right? And kind of figure this out. So the idea about a selfie is, you know, him coming in. So I kind of want to do a photo bomb. Let me see. Let me see what I got here for a photo bomb. So this is the one I was thinking about for the photo bombs. So these are faces as well, so you could easily use these as part of your selfies. So let's stamp some of these too. All right, so we've got our zombies. This is monstrous. It's the faces of the Dracula, the witch, the mummy, but it's still a face, so you can still do the whole, you know, the whole selfie theme. Hey, Delina. The zombies are CMS 350. And then the monsters are CMS 307. Okay, so let's see what color. And here are my zombies. I cheated. I'm calling it cheating. And I just kind of made the background with my ink. Let's see what we're going to do. I like him to be a little bit white with red. So let's see. Maybe he'll be the one photobombing. Let me see if I can find some red here. Oh, I have these as well. Let's see if we can do something with those to make his face a little more white. Let's see what we can do. All right. So let's stamp him. Oops. Doesn't want to stick. Let's see. I know I'm going to need that to probably stamp a couple of times, so let me add a little tape just to help him stick a little bit. All right. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Kind of want to add some red. Let me see what I got. Fired brick. Let's see what I could do with that. Let me see. Now, I don't want a lot of red. So let's see if I can maybe get a little bit of red. Okay, so I just sprayed that. Let's see how we'll see how this works here. It's kind of a lot of red, actually, right? That's okay. And then go ahead and stamp this monster now. Let's see, where's he going to land up? There, we'll do this side. And of course, you know, the red represents blood for a vampire. That actually would be a really good background. Look at that. Alright, and we'll come back to that. A murder scene. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. That looks good. A little bit, right? Okay. I think that's good. Let's see what we can do with that. Yeah, that should be all right. And then I have this. I wanted to see if maybe I can... Well, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I want to see if maybe I can add a little bit more white on him. Because he's supposed to be dead, right? This is Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens. I used to use these a lot when I used to journal, but not so much anymore. But this will, oh, it pinched me. This will give it a little bit more white on his face. I'm glad it's not smearing. So yeah, just I wanted to kind of see what it would do. It looks pretty good, I think. I should put blood splatter on the wall. Okay, yeah, I could do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut this guy out. If I do the splatter, we'll have to do a better job of it, though. It's not a very good job of fussy cutting. It's alright. He's going to be photobombing, so he's going to come halfway into the shot. Okay, let's see. Alright. Alright. So we've all done selfies, I'm sure, right? And had people photobomb us. And photobomb, if you don't know what that is, that's when somebody comes in behind you and butts in on your picture. Oh, Robin. Sometimes. So just kind of grunging them up a little bit. Okay. Just add in my walnut stain. Those zombies look great. Alright. Looks pretty good, I think. Okay. Alright, so now that we have our characters and our photobomber, and the photobomb guy is going to kind of come in like, you know, in the background, right? Kind of like he's butting in. Then we can have our zombies. Whoops, it's upside down. Our zombies here. And so Dracula has to be in the background. Okay. Something like that, right? Let's see. And then he'll come in, you know, trying to be involved, I guess. So he's got to be in the back. So it's, as you can see, if I mask this would take a lot of masking. Hey, Lourdes. All right, so that's kind of what we're going to do here. But we don't want this frame, even though it is a Polaroid. Typically it's white. But I don't do white. Let's see if we can... Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Trying to figure out what my background could be. We talked about splatters. I guess I could do that, but I want it to be a little bit more subtle. Let me see. I mean, this... Yeah. Maybe we'll do like the splatter all over the place. All right. Still trying to figure this out. Okay, so let's first do the background, and then we can figure out the Polaroid. All right. I actually have a stencil that is bloody, but I don't feel like going and grabbing it. I'm being lazy. All right. Blood on the wall. Yeah, I'm going to do this for my blood splatter. Probably don't need to go down that far, but we'll do that. Okay, so there's there's my blood splatter for you creepy people. And then we're gonna let's see here. Gonna need to place these guys. All right, so we can put him. So if you're doing a selfie, someone typically has their face cut off, right? So let's kind of take that into consideration. Someone's always off kilter too, right? And then put him. All right, so let's go for it. All right, so I'm gonna, whenever I'm not really sure how I'm gonna layer, I just put a little bit of glue right in the middle, and then I'll come back and add the rest of the glue afterwards. So I know I want him to kind of be, I don't know, something like that, I think. Maybe something like that. And then he's gonna go, I think, underneath. Right. He's bigger. Maybe I'll put him on the side. Alright. So, it's all about the placements with your Polaroids. I mean, you never get them exactly right in the frame, so you don't want to line them up perfectly. And then we'll put him. Should we put him a little bigger? Okay. He'll be the one getting part of his face cut off. Something like that, right? Okay, so there's our selfie. Let's see. Maybe like that. Okay. I mean, the idea is to have it a little bit wonky. You don't want it to be perfect because selfies never are. All right. He's probably straight. He's in the middle, so he's probably straight. Something like that. All right. I think that's a good placement. So let me go ahead and put the rest of the glue. Excuse me. All right. Add our glue. And that's typically when I'm trying to place things, that's what I'll do, is I won't fully commit with the glue until I know I have it placed where I want it. Alright. Add that. Okay, that looks good. Gonna stretch that just a little. Maybe put a little bit of glue here. Looks pretty good. All right. So there's our selfie. Now we got to get our photo bomber. I'm gonna go ahead and he's gonna come in on the side because typically photo bombers come in behind you, right? Oh shit! And he needs to go behind these guys. Ugh, did I think I might have done this a little prematurely. Okay, so he's gonna come in. He's gonna come in the side. That's funny. I should come in on this side now. I'm going on that side. All right. I might have got overzealous and glued my zombies down too soon, but that's okay. Let's see if we can. I probably shouldn't be using this glue. I should be using my 3-in-1. A graffiti stamp. I'm looking to see what you're saying. Yeah, that would be funny. I should make some backgrounds with graffiti, huh? Hanging down from the top? Well, it has to be somehow he has to come in somehow, right? So I'm going to say he's going to just be something like that. Maybe bring him down a little bit more. So he's photobombing. That's funny. Alright. Let me see. Something like that. That looks pretty good, right? Alright. That's what we're going to go with. Now I can finish gluing this down. Yeah, I could maybe put a vampire bat stamp on there. Yeah, see, it made the vampire's face look a lot more white. So that was, I think that was a good call. Okay. So just trying to get my characters in line. All right, now we can go ahead and add our Polaroid on top. Looks pretty good, right? So silly. All right, let me grunge this up a bit. I'm doing the inside of the frame first. Ooh, maybe a hanging spider would be fun too. What do you think of that? Like a spider coming in on the background? That would be fun. Yeah, let's do that. That looks good. Okay. Let me... I had a spider stamp last night. Oh. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to do a spider drop. And then we'll add the bat too. I like that idea. Spider drop. He would be good as a photobomb too. All right. Let's see what we can do here. And the spider. The splatter is from this set here, the haunted house, and this is where I'm gonna get the bat from as well, so we'll leave that out. Alright, let's have it drop something like that, I think. Okay. So the spider is photobombing too. Okay. Let's see if we can make this stick. It's pretty good. I like that. And then we can add the bat as well. Let me get the bat. I don't think I need my Misty for that though. The bat right there. Let's see how that looks. All right. I should have done the spider after the fact and have it coming down like that. That would have been good. Shoot. All right, maybe next time. All right, so let's glue this down. What do you guys think of this idea? Like I said, I came up with this idea a couple years ago. But it's a fun card. And then we'll cut that off in a minute. Just want to give it time to dry. Okay. Let's cut this part of the vampire off. Okay. Looks good. Alright, and then let's see here. Let me just line that up. I think I'm gonna add some more blood. Where did I put that? But not too crazy, right? Just I don't want to get on his face. Let's see. Let's use a different part of this. Good. And then we'll just do it around the edges. We won't do the whole thing. That's good. All right. And now we get to choose our... That's so fun. Let me get my background. And then, let's see. That'll be my background, right? Okay. Looks great. It's a little gruesome, but it is a Halloween card, right? Okay, so let's see what sentiment we want to use. Where are my zombies? Zombies. Okay, you can always... Let's see, always... Here are my zombies. Zombies love you for what's on the inside. Zombies eat brains. Don't worry, you're safe. I like you, but zombies chase us. I'm tripping you. That's good. We'll do that one. Okay. Put that right there. Then, let's see. I like the photo bomb. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I don't know how I come up with these ideas. All right, so that's my zombie selfie. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Funny, huh? We'll do another one. Maybe we'll put the monsters down here and we'll have a zombie doing the photo bomb. But what do you think? You like it? Fun, right? All right, let's see. So I have, let's see. I have this. And let's see. Now my monster stamps are, they're a little bigger than my zombie stamps. I'm just kind of taking a look at my my stuff. So let's see, we can maybe do maybe we can do these two and then having the zombie come in. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Let me go ahead and stamp these. So I think what I'm going to do For this one, I'm going to do it on the red again. And then I'll do the white. Alright, so we'll do... It's got bloody bandages. He's bleeding through his bandages. Oh no! Alright. Oh my goodness. He's gonna need to change his bandages because he's bleeding through them. Oh my gosh. That does look bloody, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, perfect. And then let's see if we can maybe add, I don't know, a little bit of white. I'm leaving it here because I think I'm going to try to restamp it again. Hopefully I'm not moving it. Alright, let's see if I can stamp it again. Hopefully I didn't move it. That's good. Alright. Ah, excellent. Alright, I was afraid I might have moved it and smeared it. But you know what I say? If you smear it, you can always stamp it again. It's just paper. It's just paper, right? We're not going to fret. You know, card making is supposed to be fun and relaxing. It's not supposed to be stressful. So I am not stressing out. I think if I did the masking, it might have stressed me out. And then I couldn't have done all the splatters and whatnot in the background. So I think it was a good choice. Okay. Yes. I didn't know I was going to be using these monster stamps, but I think they kind of go together with zombies, right? Monsters and zombies. Yeah, zombies are fun. And you can use these for, you know, more than Halloween. I mean, in my opinion, right? If you have a friend that likes zombies. I'm kind of smudging it. Look at that. But that's okay. It would make a fun birthday card, too. My fingers are getting all smudgy. Schmudgy. Okay. It's alright. If it wasn't a Halloween card, I might be a little annoyed at the smudginess, but I don't mind grungy on Halloween cards. So, alright. Perfect. Okay. So there's one guy. Here's my... He's a bloody mess, isn't he? Oh my gosh. Alright, so... so he'll go there, I guess. Trying to determine... See, these stamps are a little bit bigger. That's why it's a little bit tougher to... But I think I'll use this guy. Right? The witch is just so big. So let's just do these two, and then we'll have a photo bomb coming in on the other side. So I like the bloody theme going on. All right, so let's see if I can fit this guy on. If not, we'll have to make another bloody card. I think if I have him coming off the side, I might be able to get away with that. Yeah. I just lose part of the bones, and I can have it. I can have the bones, you know, coming off the side. Let's try that. If not, we'll have to make another bloody background. Yes, the zombies will be making an appearance. Absolutely. Let's get our selfies done first. It's not very good. Gotta clean this Misty. It's a mess. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, and we're gonna bring that Faber pit pen in, and we're gonna add some white to it. The bones. I think just the bones, not the skull. Yeah. And then let me restamp. Have I gotten any Halloween cards? No, I have not. Apparently I'm not loved. So, oh, see, it's smeared. Alright, we're going to have to do another background. Because I don't want it smeared. Alright, I think I needed more blood anyway. So let's make another bloody background for our monster. Put that there. And I used... Did I use this? How did I make my... Oh, no, I know what I did. I used this. Let's see what I can do here. Okay. And let's do this. It's not really what I expected, but we're gonna make it work. Looks like a murder scene. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Alright. Is that bloody enough? Alright. Where's my towel? Alright, so that's a pretty bloody scene. Right? Thanks, Lourdes. I will watch for it. I love Halloween cards. Okay, so let's see if we can try this again. Alright, so let's do... I don't want him to be too stinking bloody. So let's see if we can... try this again. A bloodbath. Yeah, really. That's kind of out of control. Alright, let me try this again. And let's not move the card this time. Just adding the white to the bones just so they're a little bit more white. I guess a little bit more white. That would make sense, right? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. And then the zombie. Now, the zombies we did in green. So I guess we'll just keep with that theme. Let me let that dry a minute. Let's see if we can get a zombie here. Let's see. Probably. Yeah, I don't know, Delina. All right, so that guy will fit. He's gonna be coming off the side, so let's use this guy. This guy's better for a photo bomb. I just don't think. You know what? Actually, he will fit. Look at that. Look at that. Excellent. I'm glad I rechecked. I like him better for the photo bomb. Okay. I think I'm only going to do a couple cards today, guys. I'm still not feeling 100%, so I kind of want to take it easy tonight. Try to get some hot tea and get in bed early. So, this probably is going to be the last card. We still haven't decided what we're doing tomorrow. I was thinking tomorrow, since it's our last Halloween card, that I'll make a passport card. I haven't made a passport card in a while. Does that sound like a good idea for tomorrow's last video for Halloween? And then I have to start getting ready. My husband's coming back, so I gotta make sure the house is cleaned up. And I gotta start getting ready for our Halloween class on Saturday. It's early, so I won't have a lot of time on Saturday morning to get ready. And I want to clean up my desk a little bit, kind of get prepared for that. Put away my Halloween stuff. Oh, and I got something to show you at the end of this. Don't let me forget. Yeah, Robin, I haven't done a passport card in a while. I used to make them all the time. But we've been trying different stuff. But we'll do a passport card tomorrow. We'll use one of my kits. I don't know which one yet, but we'll use one of my kits. Homework for Saturday. I'm going to send you guys out an email with the link tomorrow. So I'll relook at the project, Delina, and let you know. I don't think so. I think I gave you most everything. What I would say... Oh, here's the book right here. Oh, I'll make it dirty. Just... Let me see here. Not really. I guess what I would say is, separate your people from your people from your ephemera, and then that way when we're finding the people, that'll be a little easier. So you could definitely do that. Delina, did you make your Christmas book already? Because I don't think you were creating what I was creating, right? Where did I just put my scissors? This is like a murder scene. Holy cow. Yeah, I think you'd have to be careful about who you send this to, because they might get freaked out. It probably is not the best card for a child. Probably not. Oh, gosh. Someone with a sense of humor. I think I'll send these to my sisters. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Say, watch out, I'm coming for you. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send them to my sisters. Too funny. You sewed it together? Nice. Yeah. That's one thing that I can't really do when I'm on camera is sew. But yeah, I've done that with some of my pages before too. I've started thinking about what I'm going to do in the spring. It's definitely going to be like a spring floral book. But I haven't decided if I want to do the spiral again. If I want to do... I'll ask you guys. For the spring, do we want to do that accordion book that I've done before? That's a great one. I was actually thinking that's what we should do. Yeah, rather than another one with the spiral, right? Because we've done small ones, we've done big ones. I kind of want to do something different for the spring. So we'll see. I'm leaning towards the accordion book. We'll see. I won't get the pre-orders out till after Christmas, but I'm going to start making my prototype so I can figure out what I want to do. And you guys have to tell me if there's any other themes you want to do books on. If there's any other themes you want to do, just let me know and we'll do them. I mean, they're your books. All right, let me wipe these. Clean my hands here from the murder scene. Okay, all right. I think we got the players. So let's just stick with the splatter. That seems to work. So here's my blood. Yeah, the accordion book, Robin, is one of my favorites. A lot of pages on the accordion book for sure, because it's front and back. It's a great project, though. All right, that looks good. A steampunk book? Yeah. Yeah, we can maybe do that. That looks good. Okay. So we got to figure out the players. So here is my zombie. Mr. Zombie. Alright. Should he be coming outside of the Polaroid? I don't know how that would be realistic, but oh well, it's not meant to be realistic, right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll decide in a minute. You guys want a steampunk book? I would not be opposed to that. Is that really a spring book, though? I mean, I guess it could be, right? Okay, so they're gonna go something like that, I think. All right, so let's kind of, I mean, we can maybe do a spring steampunk, a spring punk. Ooh, that would be a fun, huh? A spring punk book. It'd be steampunk with spring themes. Spring punk. My goodness. Oh, yes. Ridiculous. So, I'm thinking I want to have his bandage come out like that. We'll see. All right. Why not? It's my card. I can do that if I want. It's my card, and I'll cry if I want to. All right. Yeah, we can do that. Steampunk is awesome. But I have to decide what I'm going to do, because then I got to source all my material. I've got to create my prototype, you know. So this bandage is coming over his face. Maybe we'll do something like that. That looks pretty good. All right, and then photobomb. We'll have this guy come in and on this side, since we have more real estate to work with. Hello. Yay. Hello, don't forget me in the photo. I love it. All right, yes, for sure. Oh my gosh. He's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am amused easily, right? Okay, yeah, that definitely is going to be the layout. All right, let me glue this down. Can you use the hand like he's waving? Well, let's see. Are you talking about this one? I don't know. I think it's too big to fit. I don't think it would really. I think it might overtake it. But that's a good idea. All right, let me glue this down. Oh my goodness. And it's good that the zombie's, you know, a different color, because then he kind of stands out, right? I think I made the right choice using the white with the bloody, and then the zombies coming in. Bam! Here I am. Photobomb. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's glue down this monster. And they're probably saying, hey, get the heck out of my picture. You know, when people photobomb your photos and you're like, come on, get out. Oh, gosh. All right. Let me just finish gluing these parts down. All right. And I'm going to wait to glue that down, because I think I'm going to have it. I should have probably done that already. Let me do that. Okay, let's add this. Oh, you know what? I didn't grunge it up. Let's do that really quickly. That's good enough. All right. I love it. Okay, so that's gonna. I think I'm gonna have the bandages coming out. I know that's not realistic, but I think it's kind of unrealistic to have zombies and mummies in a photo Polaroid anyway, so I think we'll get away with it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, he's hilarious. I crack myself up sometimes. Have you noticed? I just get so thrilled with myself. Alright, yes, and yes. There we go. That looks great. Yeah, I'm going to send these to my sister. Both my sisters. Each sister will get one and say, I'm coming for you. All right. Love it. All right, let's add our, we got to add our, thanks, Delina. I'm a very visual creator. So, I think that's why I do so well with ephemera. But isn't this a great design? It's one for the One for the records. It's definitely a keeper. Let's see. Love it. All right, that looks great. Let's get the spider again. This time though, my spider's gonna be coming off of Hey Mari. Welcome in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the spider coming in, right? I think we'll do oh, you know what? Yes, I have an idea. That's how it always starts, right? I have an idea. So okay, we'll do this. And then I have this other spider stamp. Right. Mari is relatively new to our group. I'm glad that she's popping in with us. And Joanne's relatively new as well. You're going to become regulars now, guys. If you don't show up, we're going to say, where's Mari? Where's Joanne? Because we're nosy that way. All right. I think that looks great. I'm going to add my blood. My blood. I love that. Yes. Yes, I am morbid. All right, but only during Halloween. But I shouldn't say never. I'm hardly ever cutesy. Robin, when's the last time I made a cutesy project? I don't do cutesy very often, if ever. It's just not my thing. Right? I don't know. There's a lot of crafters out there that do cutesy. Where's Waldo? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of crafters out there that do cutesy. It's just not really my thing. Hey, Tammy. Welcome. All right, that looks great. All right, I have a spider stamp. Let's see, sitting on my desk. Maybe we'll do a spider, because the last one, right? We did the bat and the spider, and this time I think I'll do just some spiders on. Excuse me, on the card. All right, where is my ink? There it is. Okay. So again, using black archival ink. That tends to be the archival inks tend to be my go-to recently. I just bought all of my refill colors, which I'm happy about. All right, let's have the spider coming in right there. Good stamp. And God, that's a great card. I like things coming in on the side, right? Let's see. Maybe something like this. That's pretty good. And then we'll do one more because I like odd numbers. It's supposed to be more pleasing for the eye. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just like odd numbers. We'll have this one coming in over here. Just like that. Perfect. And then he'll go back on my desk for next year. This spider stamp, I literally have it and this little metal thing, and it stays on my desk all year round because there's been Halloweens where I've been looking for it and I lose it and I can't find it. So I said, you know what? It's just going to stay right there so I know where it's at. And it's an old one. I don't even know where I got it, but I like it a lot too. Delina, and I've lost it prior Halloween, so not anymore. I keep it exactly. I keep my favorites close. Walnut stain stays on my desk. Always, right? I always have my walnut stain. My glue pretty much is on my desk. So my favorites tend to stay close to me. But sometimes I throw little fits when I can't find what I want. But I think we all do, right? Okay, that looks fantastic. All right, now we need to get a sentiment. And we're going to use one of the monster sentiments. Wishing you a spooky Halloween. Nah. Something wicked this way comes. All right, well, that's more of the witch, I think. What else do I have here? Strangers have the best candy. I like that one. Let's see. When hinges creak in door. Ooh, I like that one. We'll do that one. My sisters are older and younger than me, so they don't trick or treat, so they're not going to get the candy sentiments. We'll do this one. This is warped. I need to do something about that. Yeah, you know, and my husband doesn't get it. He's like, why do you have so many things on your desk? Why don't you put them away? And I said, because the minute I put it away, I'm going to want to use it and I'm not going to be able to find it. And that's a true story. So, and then I tear my room apart, going crazy, and eventually I find it, but then the room is a stinking disaster. So yeah, he has no input in this room. Oh, I don't think I've ever used this stamp. It's brand spanking new. All right, that's a good one. And I love how it's all, you know, crickety and, you know what I mean? The words are all, I don't know. What's the word? I just like it. I just like it. Love it. Okay. Very good. So I need to get my black cardstock. Let me grab it. Oh, these are fantastic, aren't they? I knew you guys would like these. My husband is Scott. This shelved for the words. All right, that looks good. Oh, okay. So remember when I was telling you guys about my idea for the stinky stamps? I went and I looked. I even made a logo for it, and I was going to call them Scott Taylor Inks, and I was going to call them Stinks. I knew it was more clever than what I told you before. So ST, you know, for the Scott Taylor, and then Inks, and they'd be called Stinks. And I made a logo, and I even looked into it, and I thought, I don't have the money to be doing this. There's too many inks out there already. But yeah, I was going to call them Stinks. Oh my goodness. All right. Those are great. Okay, you guys, that is it. I hope I did not disappoint with my zombie selfies. And the grain that I'm using is crushed olive. That's the ink that I used. But yeah, we talked about these selfies for a while. So I hope that I did not disappoint. I love these cards. I think they're so fun. And I think my sister's going to get a crack up over these. Oh, I said I wanted to show you something. Let me. So what do you guys think of these? Do you like them? I hope you liked them. Tomorrow we're going to do a passport card. Halloween, of course. But let me show you what I've been working on. So, all right. Remember when I showed you the Cheeto box? Here it is. This is the Cheeto box. Let me see if I can share this with you. It's come out really good. So, look at how thick it is. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. And it's getting heavy. I'm thinking I might have to sew it, but we'll see. But let me show you this. So it's a Christmas ephemera book. I'm still working on the pages, but I got to do something here, and here. But I have a pocket, right? I actually have a place for these. Let me pull these out. These are my big flashcards, Christmas flashcards. All right. But so here's a pocket for tall things, right? And then my paper dolls had to have a place. My idea was to have a book that had multiple pages for Christmas ephemera, so when I want to sit down to create, I have it all in one book. And I don't have to go, pulling out this, pulling out that. But it's really heavy. Really heavy. So these are my flashcards. Yeah, so pockets for my paper dolls, right? These are my flashcards. And I got big ones and little ones. Okay. Pocket for tags. So I've got all my little tags in here. And then I've got, this is just an ephemera tuck. So I just happen to put all my poinsettias here. But really you can put any ephemera you want. They just kind of come out. And there we go. See? And then, haven't done this page yet, but again, more text for my stickers and my ephemera. This is just going to be all my Christmas stuff. Another tuck. These are left over from our class that we had on the weekend. So that's really everything that's been on my desk for Christmas, I've been creating a page for it. And that's why a couple of them aren't done, because I've got all my Christmas stuff that were on my desk in here. So now I got to figure out what else do I need. Because really, when I'm creating the pages, it's about what I need. So I put my stickers here. Sticker sheets, right? And then these are my remnant rubs. And they didn't quite fit. They were too wide. So I cut them and I stick them in a pocket. But isn't that a fabulous book? It's going to go on my shelf. And it's a bigger rendition to this one, right? So this is the one I'm going to do. I'm going to teach you guys. We're going to start small, not big. But once I teach you, this has two inserts. Is it 2? 1, 2. Yes. 2. Is that right? And then I glued these together, it looks like. Yeah. So you've got 3 pages here where my bigger one has more pages. But I think this will be a little bit more doable. I've been working on this for a few days. And then I also, I had I had medical return envelopes, and I usually pay online. So I created another book. And I'm still working on this one. Kind of the same concept, but again, just to be able to house some of my stuff. So, just stuff I've been working on. But yeah, so that's my big book. I'm really liking it. But it's a wonker. It's heavy. And it's just going to go right on my shelf. And then whenever I want to Christmas craft, I can just pull it down, right? And it has, I mean, not everything that I need, but it'll have most of what I need. Yeah. All right, you guys. So that's all I have today. I hope you like my idea about my zombie selfies and, the photo bomb. I love them. I think they're great. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is my last Halloween day, other than Saturday, which is our class. All right, and I'll get that email out to y'all probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? I'll do my best. Yeah, Tina, for sure I'm going to do a tutorial, but it'll be the smaller one. And I'll let you know when that's happening. It probably will be next year. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, that's all I got. Go make your photobomb selfie cards, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.